Okay, we're going to start, before we start chapter 3, we are going to go back for one day and review from the 6th grade textbook with the whole numbers, okay, because our textbook starts right into fraction and decimals with algebraic expressions. Okay, so you're going to simplify algebraic expressions in one variable and recognize that the expression obtained after simplifying is equivalent to the original expression. So these are words we're going to need to know. We're going to need to know what simplify means. We're going to need to know like terms, coefficient, and equivalent expressions. Okay, so those are some words we're going to work on in the notes today. Okay, so I'm going to scoot up here and we're going to get started. It says, a straw the length of y inches is joined to another straw the same length. What is the total length of the two straws? Okay, this is an example of a bar model. This picture with the y inches and the y inches, that's an example of a bar model. So when you were asked on the pretest to draw a bar model, that's what they were talking about. Okay, so the total length of the two straws is y plus y. So you have one piece that's y and another piece that's y. So you have two pieces that are y inches long. Okay, so if you don't have a coefficient or a number in front of your variable, what you need to do is there's an imaginary one there. So I have y plus y. You can put a 1 in front of here and a 1 in front of here. So we have two pieces that are y inches long. Now we don't know how long that is. We just know that there's two of them. Okay? So, just like in this box here, 4 plus 4, we have two groups of 4. 5 plus 5, we have two groups of 5. Y plus y, we have two groups of y. Okay? Now I'm going to go on to over here with the triangle. It says each side of the triangle below has a length of p centimeters. So if you look at the bar model, we have one piece that's p, plus another piece that's p, plus another piece that's p. So again, 1p, 1p, and 1p, so you have three pieces that are p long. And again, she's thinking 7 plus 7 plus 7 is three groups of 7. P plus p plus p is three groups of p. Okay, so again, you just add the coefficients or the whole numbers, and you keep the common variable. So again, if we have 2y, I'm writing this up here, 2 is the coefficient. Coefficient is the whole number that's in front of the variable, and y then is a variable. And when we say like terms, since each one of these is 1p, we have the same whole number, not the same whole number, excuse me, we have the same variable. If the variables are the same, then we can combine them. So that's why they are like terms, they are alike. Just like if I have the 7 plus 7 plus 7, those are all whole numbers, so you can combine those and you would have three groups of 7, which would be not 14, but 21. Okay? Now we're going to go on to the square. A square has side lengths of x, so each one of these is x centimeters. Okay? And then how many groups of x centimeters do we have? We have one group, two group, three group, four groups. So x plus x plus x plus x, or 1x plus 1x plus 1x plus 1x, means we have four groups of x centimeters. Okay? Now, simplify. We have 3x plus x. All right? So, remember, like I just said, if there is no variable, you can put a 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, if you count them down here, 1, 2, 3, we have four groups of x. Okay, so you add the whole numbers and you keep the variable. All right, I'm going to go on to page 2. Okay, and we just did this one on the last page, 4x. Now here, another bar model, we have x plus 8x. Okay, so one group of x, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, you can't see it. The other one's behind my thing. Erasing. And then there's a group all the way over here that I can't see, but you can see. When you add them all together, you get 1x plus 8x. 1 plus 8 gives us 9x. Okay, so then over here, again, you add your coefficients or the whole numbers. 3r plus 2r, our terms are alike, so we can add the coefficients. 3 plus 2, 5r. Okay, then over here, 5y plus 6y, again, they are like terms. They have the same variable. 5 plus 6 gives us 11y. Okay, so let's go down here. It says state whether they are equivalent. Equivalent means equal, okay? Equivalent is the same as equal, all right? So 3a, let's see. We have a plus a plus a. Remember, we can put imaginary ones in the front of those. 1a plus 1a plus 1a is 3a. So 3a and 3a are yes, they are equivalent. Okay, now 1p plus 3p, add your coefficients. 1 plus 3 is 4p. 4p and 13p are not equivalent. So for that one, your answer would be no. Okay, and let me see, this one's getting thrown off. So let's see what it says. We have 2v. It should say 2v minus v. So now we're not adding them, we're subtracting. So remember, there's an imaginary 1 here. Subtract your coefficients this time. So 2 minus 1 would be 1v, or you could just put v. Remember, you do not need to put the 1 there. All right, and since those kind of came off, let's do the next one. We have 5w minus 3w. Again, we have the same variables, so we take the coefficients, the 5 and the 3, and since there's a minus here, we're going to subtract. So if you have 5 w's total, if you're looking at your bar model, and you're taking 3 of those away, what you're left with is the ones that are not shaded, which is 2w. All right, and then we have 4s minus s. Again, you have 4 s's in your picture. 4 of them, okay? You're going to take 1 away, so take away this one, and you're left with 3s, because 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, then we have 12z, number 8, says 12z minus 7z. 12 minus 7 is 5z. Number 9, we have 3p. Take away 3p, so that would leave you with 0. All right, and then we have f minus 6 and 6 minus f. Those are not the same because in this one, the f is positive, and this one we have a minus. And then we have a minus 6 and a positive 6. So no, those are not equivalent. And then let's go. I'm going to make this longer, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to have you try 11, 12. Well, I'll do 11 and 12 with you. Let's see. 11 says 4j plus 5j plus 2j. Okay, since all of our numbers, terms, have a j in them, all we do is we take the coefficients, and since it's all addition, we just add them. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 2 is going to give us 11j. Okay, let's look at 12. 5t minus 4t. Okay, again, they're all like terms because they all have the same variable. Circle the variable with the sign in front of it. So we have 5t minus, remember there's an imaginary 1 here, minus 4. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this answer is going to be 0. So I'm going to scoot down and make a little extra room for myself, and I want you to try 11, 13, and 14, and then I'll put them up here. Okay, so for number 13, they're all common terms. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 plus 3 would give me 5w. Same thing for 14. 7w plus 2w is 9w, and 9w minus 6w is 3w. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this, and I'm going to show you one other thing. What if all your terms aren't the same? What if I have 5s minus 2 plus 3s plus 5. Okay, so and we're going to do this tomorrow. So 5s and 3s are alike. That gives me 8s. Negative 2 and positive 5 are alike. Negative 2 plus 5 would be positive 3. And then you would have to leave it like that. Okay, so just a preview of tomorrow. Have a good night, and we will see you in class tomorrow.